On this week's episode of Barn Finds, from Ubermacht U-boat to Bavarian beast, we give new life to a classic Ubermacht abandoned to a watery grave. This extended episode will take you from water rescue to glorious restoration to a white-knuckle test drive, so strap in. It all started with an email from a fan of the show, who noticed a car in the Alamo Sea River, but it was only now visible because of receding water levels from the drought. We hired a diver to check it out and get the VIN number. The car had clearly been there for more than a couple of years, but it appeared to be in surprisingly good shape. We learned this car was not even supposed to exist. It was a prototype of what was to be their first M-Sport Sentinel, and it was equipped with the legendary S14 engine. How this one ended up in the U.S. is a mystery. But we knew we had something very special. We hired a crew to recover the car, and I heard they got it out of the water. Let's check in with Nate and Douglas.
Good day, Bruce. After they dragged her out of the river, Douglas and me had a couple coldies while the car dried out. Maybe half an hour later, I checked and seen that the mill and tranny didn't have no water in it. And as I expected, the radiator was topped off. I dropped the tank and ran a temporary line for petrol. While I had it jacked up, we threw on some new rubber. We replaced the battery and checked for spark. We had a couple more cold ones while we let the smoke out of the electricals. No worries, mate. I'm sure we can get this Beamer driving home under her own power. Righto, let's give her a crank. Too easy, too easy. Okie dokie, Douglas. Let's get her back to the shop.
That's great news, Nate. We'll head over to the shop after a word from this episode's sponsor. We were supposed to show how we fixed up the car. What gives? And where are you going?
I guess you've never taken your car to Los Santos Customs. That only took about 3 minutes. I'm taking it for the test drive.
Nate, the whole point of this show is to show how we fix and restore hopeless old cars.
Bruce, everyone knows people watch these shows for the test drives. The rubber is still cold. I'm stoked to stretch your legs with a relaxing drive in the country.
What was that?
A tin can in the road. No worries.
That's a brand new engine. Don't you need to break it in easy?
This is how we breaking cars down under, mate. No worries. Sometimes I forget you Yanks drive on the wrong side of the road. Time for some twisties. Heading north. I'm getting used to the understeer. Crikey, she just pulls and pulls. Crikey, she's a ripper. That will bump out.
Nate, this is probably not a good time to tell you I didn't get the insurance set up on it yet.
Brucey, I reckon the rubber still has a little too much tread. She has too much bite, but in a bad way. It's time for a little old school tire shaving. Much better.
Nate, we just heard about you on the police scanner. Better scoot on over to the viaduct for the top speed test.
Righto. She's a bit of a brumby in the bouncy.
Are you just making that up?
Nah, mate, she's a brick shit house. But defo a wild Sheila if you goose her in the bum.
Okay, I guess that's good. Better bring it in. We're still hearing some chatter on the scanner about a blue Sentinel, and the buyer wants to know when he can pick it up.
Righto. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Pointing her north as we speak.
Nate, you do know the viaduct comes to an abrupt end just north of Broadway, right? Nate. Nate?
Well,